Hi student, I am Asit Tiwari. Today in the books from the 11th Geography, India Physical Environment, our going on lesson is the structure and physiography, where we are continuing study over the Indian different type of the features and different type of the physiography. So we will discuss today the north and the northern eastern mountains. So student, this is very important and interesting topic. The Himalayas, they are known as the kings of the other mountains of the world. And Himalayas, which are very, you will say, interesting name. When we listen about the Himalayas, so we have a lot of curiosity to know about the Himalayas much more. So I will try to get many of the other informations, and I will also merge these information in this lesson. So student, let's begin the lesson. So Himalayas, these are the north and the northern eastern mountains that consist of the Himalayas and the northern eastern hills. Means in this areas you will find the mountains, and in this areas you will most probably find the hills, because mountains and the hills, they have a different type of the differences. Other, you will say, the kind of other separations between the mountain and hills. Most probably the one differences between the mountains and the hills is that they are shorter and they are higher. So that is the very important topic. And Himalayas, that consist the series of parallel mountain range. In this different type of the range, there are the greater Himalaya range, where we will see the Great Himalayas, the Shivalik Himalayas, and you will also find the Himalayas at above of the India, that is called the Trans Himalaya. Then you will study the Great Himalaya, then you will study the Shivalik Himalayas. So these are very important, you will say, topics to know about the Himalayas. And Himalayas, that include the different type of the other ranges, and these ranges we will study one by one. And the general orientation of the mountain of the Himalayas range from the northwest to southeast direction. These are the northwest direction, and this is the southeast direction, where I am telling here about. Okay student, from the northwest direction and from the southeast direction, and you will find this orientation in the, you will say, northern western part of India. Mostly you will see there, because you will find the Suleiman mountains or the hill range and so many other type of the ranges you will find at the western direction. So that is very important topic to know. And very important thing, say the Himalayas in the Darjeeling and Sikkim regions. Himalayas in the Darjeeling and Sikkim region, their extension is seen from the east west direction. And if you find the Arunachal Himalayas, so you will find the extension of the Himalayas from the southwest direction to the northwest direction. Means these are the, you will say, Arunachal Himalayas. Then if you find about the Himalayas of the Nagaland, Himalayas of the Manipur, so you will find the extension of the Himalayas from the north-south direction. It means Himalayas, they are just running parallel with the India at the north direction, then they slightly move toward the south direction. Means you can better understand, these are the Himalayas, then they turn back to the south direction. These are the extension of the Himalayas. So that is very, very important topic to know. And very important things, that the extension of the Himalayas, greater Himalaya range, that is also known as the central axial range. And central axial range, where you will find the length of the central axial range is near about 2500 kilometers. And you will see this range in such a way that I have just drawn it. And the, you will see, variations of the Himalayas range from, you will see that wideness of the Himalayas from east to west direction, you will find that 160 to 400 kilometers. That is very important things to know. And you will see different type of the other features about the Himalayas you can see more in the further topics. But if you see very, you will see closely the Himalayas, that they are standing like the wall. Wall means the concrete heavy wall, and it is the natural wall which protect the India from the different type of the other, you will say, disturbance of the climatic or the natural calamities. So these Himalayas, they are just standing like the wall. If you just compare it, what is the impact of the Himalayas as a wall over the you'll say Central Eastern Asian countries? You will find that Central Eastern Asian countries. So what do you find the other impact? Means if Himalaya would not be present over the north direction in India, what would happen over India also? Because if the Himalayas were not presented over the northern direction, what would be the impact over the subcontinent? Means this region becomes the, we'll say, the cold desert, and cold desert means there will be not possibilities of the vegetation, of the forestation, of the flora and fauna which we find in the very rich amount. So that is the very important things. And there are so many other, I will say, physical barriers. We will find the other feature as a physical barrier, and there are different type of the divide of the Himalayas, such as climatic divide, drainage divide, cultural divide, and so many other divide. But if you see that climate divide, so you will find the differences between the subcontinent and Central Asian countries. You find about the drainage, you find that the Himalayas, they had just provide the perennial system of the river. If you find about the cultural divide, you will find that the cultural varieties, the cultural variations you will find in the northern Himalayas. And if you just move from west to east direction, and then you just move toward the north to south direction, you will find that there are a different type of the variations, and these variations sometimes very productive for the production of economies. And some countries, they had turned these variations of the cultural over the Himalayas turned into their capital formations from the tourism. And there are so many other, you will say, impact of the geo-environment impact on the South Asian countries. If you see that the impact of the geo-environment due to the Himalayas, so what would be the other impact has been seen in the subcontinent and the Asian countries also. And there are the, you will say, division of the Himalayas on the different type of the basis, such as the relief, alignment of the ranges, and other geomorphological features. Himalayas has been divided into the different, you will say, ranges. You will see. So what is the relief features? Means the kind of different type of the topographies or the kind of land, and different type of alignment of ranges. Means there are some ranges which are just merged with each other, and other geomorphological feature. Geomorphological feature means the exogenic forces which just play a very important role as a sediment that is storing or the just concentrating in one place, and they are just playing very important role to form the thing, because Himalayas are the young mountains, fold mountains, and they are the very youngest mountain, you can say. Well, so the, you will say, growth and the evolutions over the Himalayas has been continuing going on. And there are so many type of the other ranges, such as the Kashmir or the northwestern Himalayas. You will find the Kashmir and northwestern Himalayas you will find in this region. Then Himachal and Uttarakhand Himalaya. This is the Himachal Himalaya and this is the Uttarakhand Himalaya. Himachal Himalaya and the Uttarakhand Himalaya. Then Darjeeling and Sikkim Himalaya, you find that this Himalaya, and then Arunachal Himalaya, this is there. Then Eastern Hills and Mountain Range, you find there. There are the 5 types of the Himalayas and their ranges. You will just study in the further topics, and if any kind of the confusion, if you are just storing in your mind, you can just comment over the lectures, video lectures, and just I will remove your any kind of the confusion over the topics. So student, if you have understood the topic, it will help you to well understand, and if any kind of the doubt, you can comment. So hope this topic, this video lecture may be more understood to you. So please like and subscribe my channel also, and share this video lecture to the other needy students. Thank you.